Hi, thank you so much for watching. Welcome to my Erev Shabbos Torah this week for Parshas Vayigash. This week's Parsha contains the most dramatic moment in the Torah by 100 miles. Suddenly, out of the blue, Yosef reveals himself to his brothers. Ani Yosef, oy dovinu chai. And they are confronted by something they never thought they would see. The brother they tried to kill, sold into slavery, and they were sure had died in the intervening 22 years. And here he was. Hello, I'm back. It's me! What a reunion. But it didn't last too long. After a few minutes, Yosef said to his brothers, "Time to go home now and fetch Dad. Go back to Canaan, tell Yaakov Avinu that his long-lost son is still alive and well in Egypt." But then he says the strangest thing. Al tirgazu b'derech. Don't quarrel on the way. What was he talking about, quarreling? Rashi tells us that what Yosef meant was don't get involved in a halachic discussion. Otherwise the trip will become annoying and you might get distracted. Stay focused. Get back to Canaan without interruption, without delay. Besides for the obvious problem, why would their halachic discussion distract them? After all, they got to Egypt, and if their discussions on the way from Canaan had not caused a problem, why would this journey be different? That's only half the problem, because we know that the Torah says that we should talk in learning. Belechtecha baderech, when you're traveling, when you're on your way. Why would Yosef tell his brothers not to do something that the Torah says explicitly that you should do? The Sefer Pri Tevuah explains it beautifully. Yosef was telling his brothers, talk about whatever you like, but al tirgazu b'derech. Don't talk about the one subject that will destroy everything that has happened. Me. Don't talk about the fact that you sold me. Of course, when you did it, you thought you were doing the right thing, but now you know the truth. You were wrong. I was right. Now, of course, the recriminations will begin. One brother will say to the other, it's your fault, you said we should do this, or that we should do that, and there'll be a massive argument. Yosef knew it, but he was focused on one thing and one thing only, the realization of God's plan. The whole thing was divine, so why get digressed? Why get distracted? Yosef knew that everything that had happened was hashgacha pratis. It was divine providence. Pointing fingers would be completely pointless. It was nobody's fault. And here's the kicker from the Beis Yisrael, the Gerrer Rebbe, who says that this interpretation is in line with what Rashi says about Yaakov seeing the agalot, the wagons that Yosef sent with gifts for his father. Rashi explains that Yosef was sending a coded message to Yaakov Avinu. He sent agalot, reminding Yaakov that just before Yosef left for Shechem to find his brothers, they'd been learning the parsha, the chapter of Egla Arufa, the decapitated calf sacrifice that had to be brought if a murder victim was found between two cities and no perpetrator was identified. The essence of Egla Arufa is the unsolved mystery. The fact that, as the Pasuk says, lo noda. No one knows who's responsible for the murder victim's killing. So Yosef sent his father a message. What happened to me is lo noda. It's a mystery. It's not important. Let's move on. Let's do what Hashem wants. That's the most important thing. Lo noda. The rationale remains unknown. For whatever reasons, this is the way Hashem wanted it to happen, and this is how it did happen. That's why he told his brothers not to talk about it, and why he told his father not to think about it. My friends, sometimes we get consumed by recriminations, and it distracts us from the path forward. I want to bless you with being capable of lo noida. Don't get distracted. Don't get digressed. Just always move forward and live out Hashem's plan as He wants it for you. Let me wish you a good Shabbos. Thank you so much for watching. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.